Hello, folks, kids, get your favorite grown-ups for the little ones. This is Nanny Franny here, and I talked about school and how it's starting up, and they had some books like this for the bigger kids, but even the littler kids and babies who are not yet going to school will have things to learn and new things to do all the time. It never stops when you're a baby or a little one. And we have books like Calm Down Time. If your little one is having a tantrum, it talks about different ways I can cry to feel better. I might say, hug me, please, or hold me, please. I can put my arms around myself to give my body a squeeze. If I want to, I can rock back and forth or side to side and sing a quiet song. And you know what? Sometimes these pages, all these board books are as tricky. If I want to, I can talk. My words tell me how I feel. My words help me calm down. And I can breathe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You breathe in and out like that. I'm as calm as can be. I'm taking care of me, because you have to take care of yourself in order to not have tantrums or get mad at other friends. After a break, I feel like new, and so can you. And then you can play nicely with other kids, and they can play nicely with you, and no fighting. And then on the back, it describes calm down tips for parents and caregivers. You stay calm when a child hits or throws a tantrum or melts down. It's not only an expression of emotion, but a call for your help. The calmer you are, the calmer the toddler will feel. Keep your voice steady, low, and matter of fact. Get down to the child's level and make eye contact with them when you talk. Show empathy, put your arm around the child or hold her hand. Acknowledge how she feels. You look frustrated. It's okay to feel that way. When you name the feelings you see, the child begins to learn to name them too. Help solve the problem. Something caused the frustration. You can help fix it, like rebuilding a fallen block tower, or help a child to ask a friend to give back the toy that was taken. If the child has hit another person, help the victim first. Then calmly tell the other child, hands are not for hitting. Hitting hurts. Wait a moment, that's if your child has hit. You should tell your child that. If the other child has hit, then you tell the other child that. And then you encourage the child to apologize. But make sure they understand what they've done before they've apologized, is something that I might add, because I've taken care of kids in daycare settings and in settings where there was more than one child. You're going to be nearby while the child calms down, and it's not meant to punish or isolate a young child. It's just meant to redirect. And then eventually children wind down. This is help end the break. Eventually children wind down and feel ready to return to play. Help reinforce the positive nature of the break by saying you feel better now. You helped yourself calm down. Think and practice calm down tools. Show children how to breathe deeply to relax. There are all kinds of good tips here, and there's ways to redirect children before they explode like little volcanoes. We have all kinds of books for little ones, babies and toddlers. Books about not pushing, we'll read that a little bit. Books about diapers are not forever. See, there's a little kid with a doll who's wearing a diaper, but the kid, I think, is ready to learn potty training. Every day you get bigger and bigger. Then it says this in Spanish, from head to toe. See how you've grown? Now, sound real positive when you say that. You have bigger shirts and pants and shoes. Now you're ready for something else that's new. A potty. See? I think this is the same kid from the cover. She's got the dolly wearing the diaper. She's wearing a diaper, but she's not going to stay in diapers because she's got a potty. You can go potty in the potty. Why? because diapers are not forever. You can do what the big kids do. This is how they do it. See, she's practicing with her doll. Girls sit down to pee or poop. Then they wipe and flush. For boys, boys can do the same and also pee standing up. Flush, pull up the pants. Almost done. That's boys who can pee standing up, but they have to poop sitting down. Now the big kids wash their hands. See the big kid washing his hands? The little kid is looking at the bigger kid washing his hands. Warm water, lots of soap. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Your fingers, between the fingers, on this side, and at the nails and around the wrist, the thumb area. That's the way to do it. Using the potty takes a lot of practice. You'll sit and try, and soon you'll go. That's a time to feel proud. Each day you'll practice more and more. Your family can clap and cheer. Way to go. See, she's wearing big girl panties now, no more diapers. So that means she's got to go in the toilet, not in her panties. It's not like you change panties as often as you change a diaper. You change them once a day. And you throw the diaper out. You don't throw your panties out. Keep them, so you got to keep them clean. And underneath your big kid clothes, there won't be a diaper anymore. There's her underwear, and there's a boy wearing underwear. You'll have underwear under there. Goodbye, diapers. The dog has a little thought bubble. The dog is thinking, good for you. Everybody's happy. There are no more diapers. And then at the end it says toilet training tips for parents and caregivers. Watch for signs that the time is right. Does your child sometimes wake up dry from a nap? Does your child show interest in how people use the toilet? Toileting should happen on the child's timetable. Use consistent terminology. That means use the same words over and over again. When you say pee, always use pee. If you say poop, always use poop, or other words you choose, so your child feels comfortable talking about toileting. Now, I know you don't want your kids to grow up telling toilet jokes all the time. That's something to teach older kids not to do. But right now, while your child is maybe a year or 2 or 3, teach your child about going potty and teach your child the signs of needing to go. Explain the body signals that mean it's time to go to the potty. Make sure that clothing isn't difficult to remove. And then there are things like watch for signs like wiggling around or squeezing the legs together that tell you your toddler needs to go. Make regular trips to the toilet in the morning, after a nap, before playing outdoors, and at bedtime, maybe before and after mealtime, and always use good hygiene. Show your child how to use toilet paper, wipe from front to back, routine of hand washing at least 30 seconds each time with soap and warm water. All right, well then your child learns how to go potty, learns how to calm down, and learns about their feelings. Maybe a book like Hide and Seek, Little Cat Hide and Seek Emotions might be fun. Now, the hide and seek part is you can help your child look at the cats and pretend the cats are a child like your child and see how the cat is, talk about how the cat might be feeling in each of these. I think this cat might be happy or might be too jumpy to pay attention. So happy is good, but paying attention is important. So make sure it's not time to pay attention. Or the cat may be angry. This looks like an angry face to me. Or I don't know if this is laughing or yelling. That might be happy or angry. Looks like a sleepy face. And it goes like this through the book. Where are you, happy cat? And there are questions. How about you? What makes you happy? And it goes on like that for a while. There's a surprised cat, a fidgety cat. Oh, there's a sad cat. But look, you have to find the sad cat. Help your child find the sad cat. Is it this one? The sad cat? No. Is it this one? I don't know. That's got a smile turning up. This one looks like a frowny cat. Maybe this cat is sad, but this cat is crying. I'm pretty sure this is the saddest cat. Look at around the page and you'll see. And so this is a book like Calm Down Time. The Little Cat Hide and Seek Emotions is a lot like Calm Down Time. So there are two good books for managing your feelings. But whatever you do, if you feel angry, remember, no pushing, no hitting, no kicking or throwing things. Okay, sometimes you are big and tough, little dino, but be careful what you push. There are times to push things, but times not to. Don't push your sister. She'll be sad and she'll cry. Push the swing and then everybody's happy. And it talks about when not pushing others and not breaking their toys, and there are a lot of books like that. And then at the end of this, well, see, there are other books. Dinosaurs don't, little dinos don't bite, don't hit, don't yell. There are other things you can do instead. Don't push your friends, push the buttons on your game. Finally, your little one gets to be preschool age, maybe ready for daycare or school, and ready to play and work with other kids and a teacher. So we have books like S is for School, and this is a book from Sesame Street. And here's Elmo. He's writing his name Elmo, and we're going to learn who this little girl is who's sitting next to him and drawing a picture of a pretty flower. And they have things in the background. There's something that helps them learn about bigger and smaller sizes. There's a globe that teaches them about where things are in the world, and some books, and an apple, and over 30 fun flaps to lift. So I've gone ahead and look, there's a girl helping Elmo off with his backpack, and then they help each other. And this little boy is here's a flap, he's putting his backpack up on the hook. And there are a lot of other flaps like that. It's time for school. Elmo, Abby, Big Bird, Zoe, Rosita, and Telly are ready for a fun day. Their teacher, Mrs. Taffet, is happy to see them. Look at the nice classroom. And that's not Elmo, that's a different kid. I think this kid is Telly. And I know Rosita is the green one, and this is Mrs. Taffet. And they're saying, Elmo loves school, says Elmo. Hello, Miss Taffet, says, I think that's Telly. Oh, and then there are all kinds of other ones. There's a calendar, so it tells you what time of what date it is, which is something your children will start to learn about. There's a window to keep the sun from being too sunny. There are all kinds of flaps that you and your children can lift, so you can talk about these flaps. It's not just for reading straight through. A lot of books are for talking about as you read them, especially because your kids will need to learn how to sit for longer times and pay attention. And it's hard at first. See, this little boy has out his book, but he puts it away for story time. The teacher, after all of the backpacks and jackets are put away, they find their spots on the rug for circle time. Raise your hand if you want to hear a story, says Ms. Taffet. Everybody raises their hands. He's put his book away, and he should put it back on the shelf. He's got his hand raised, so does Elmo. Big Bird, who says, oh, I love this book that the teacher's about to read. And the other hands are going up. See, she's raising her hand. And the teacher, Miss Taffet, opens up her book and reads the children a story. And we can't quite see the words, but we can see the pictures, a castle and a pumpkin. And then the children do different things. There's art time. There are different flaps here so that you can see the different things the children are making. Whoops, this is Rosita. See, the Big Bird and Rosita look like they have flat pancakes here, but they're making things. See, she made a kitty cat, and Big Bird is making a duck. And then some other children are doing art. See, Elmo's being part of a painting, and he sometimes moves around from side to side the way the person who's painting wants him to move. And who's the person who's painting? It's Zoe. Zoe paints a picture of Elmo. See? There's Elmo, and there he is moving for the picture just in the way that she wants him to move. And then Telly and Abby are using crayons, and the teacher's walking around and looking at their work and talking to them. That teacher, Mrs. Taffet. Then comes lunchtime. My goodness, every 2 pages, it's almost like a new chapter with different things at different times. Telly's cheese and crackers are shaped like triangles. Big Bird has a birdseed salad. What do you like to eat for lunch? You can see she made all gone. I think, is this Abby? I think it's Abby. I'm not, or yeah, and I think that one's Zoe. And there's somebody giving somebody else a napkin, passing around napkins, and the teacher, Miss Taffet, has got her food in the microwave, or maybe she's microwaving some food for one of the kids, because the kids should have a grown-up do that until they are a little bit older, maybe in somewhere in elementary school. These kids are in preschool. Before going home, the students have choice time, and that means they can do what they want to do within reason. They can't climb through the window or anything like that. But guess what is outside the window? It's the school bus. Big yellow school bus that might take some of the kids home. Elmo and Zoe are playing pretend in the dress-up corner. Big Bird and Rosita are reading, and Abby and Telly check out the music table. And then it's time to go home. Let's lift the flap. The teacher, Miss Taffet, says, "See you tomorrow." What a fun day. So that's a nice book that I think will help your kids get ready for school. So I hope that kids who are little, maybe babies and toddlers and then starting preschool, will enjoy these books with their favorite grown-ups and read and talk about them over and over. And you get used to the new things like starting school, not to mention getting along with others, not pushing, going potty in the potty, talking about your feelings instead of acting in loud, bad ways that break things or hurt other people. Calm down time. I hope that all the kids and all their grown-ups will enjoy all these books. Bye-bye.